Hey guys, this is GenSec9. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this review done and over with. And the reason why I'm doing this review is because I love all these phones. I have Google Nexus 4, Google Nexus 5, the HTC One. I do not, I am not biased when it comes to reviews. So I'm gonna try to review this on a non-biased point of view because I love all phones. But I will choose one phone at the end and I will let you know which one and all that stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start off right here with this phone, and this is the Google Nexus 4. I got this phone about a year ago when it first came out, and you know how Google comes out with phones like every year. Anyways, you see that? It just popped up. Okay. Anyways, the Google Nexus 4 is sporting at the moment 4.3. That's the Android 4.3. And I know the KitKat is right around the corner, so I'm probably gonna sell this when I'm done with it. Right now it has 4.7 inches, 768, 120/80 or 1280 pixels, and this is 318 ppi. So it has a lot of pixels in it, and it's IPS LCD. In terms of the cameras, let's take a look at what I could tell you about the cameras. The front-facing camera is 1.3 megapixels. Nothing too fancy about it. And the back, it's about 8 megapixels, and it takes HDR. And I don't want to go into specifics with that, but the hardware, what we're looking at is a Qualcomm Snapdragon S4, so it's pretty fast. It's running at 1500 megahertz. It's still a quad-core phone, which is amazing because it's fast. I have not had any difficulty this past year with this phone. I haven't had anything crash on me, but the only problem is it's 8 gigabytes, and I don't put much music on here, but when I need to put, like, my playlist for the gym, it starts to become a hassle because I just want to add more music to it. So the technology, this is sporting. It's quad. You could basically use this anywhere in the world. It does have CDMA capabilities, but I never use CDMA. Besides that, like I said, it's overall good phone. I want to talk about the other ones now. Okay, guys, here we have the. Here we have the Google Nexus 5, and for those who may or may not know, that is my girlfriend. She is very beautiful, isn't she? Anyways, here's the Google Nexus 5. As you can tell, it's very, very beautiful. What pops out to me right away as soon as you get this phone is the fact that the screen is ginormous. It's about 4.95 and it's about 5 inches, so round up, give or take. Anyways, this is running the latest Android KitKat, and that's at 4.4. It's running a 1080 by 1920p, and that's running at 445 ppi, the pixels at least. The camera, the front is a 1.3, and I know the 8 is 8 megapixels. Not that great. The reason why I really don't care about camera features on the phone is because I shoot everything from a DSLR. I am a DSLR user, and phones I just really love, like the new stuff it could do, like this Google Nexus 5. Anyways, the hardware is running on a Snapdragon 800 quad-core, 2260 megahertz. It is a fast phone, guys. I will not lie to you. It also has 2 gigabytes on it with 16 gigabytes RAM. Not RAM, sorry. 16 gigabytes of whatever you want to do with it. Anyways, as you can tell, this phone is already equipped with Google Now, all the way to the farthest side of this home screen, so it's always on the left. So what also impresses me is when you can say, "Okay, Google Now," and it pops up. You could look for something to search, and that's what pops up, and it's amazing. It's an amazing phone. It's basically CDMA, has GSM, and you can run LTE with this. It depends on your carrier, but you're always gonna have to go through them. Anyways, the connectivity, Bluetooth 4.0, has basic Wi-Fi. It does have a USB connector. It doesn't have any USB, or not USB, external memory for it. You know what? Like I said, I'm brand new to this whole reviewing this, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that this phone is perhaps the best phone I have ever had in my hands. I've never held an iPhone, and I don't care about the iPhones because I am an Android user. This phone right here is the flagship phone for me. I know that I've heard that G2 and other phones were faster, but for me this phone does everything absolutely pure. The fact that it's running on a 4.4 and it's that fast it amazes me. And the fact that they're trying to go hands-free with it now, the connectivity with the Google Glass, which I will be doing an unboxing for that soon, is just amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and review this phone. Hey guys, so here we have is the HTC One. I'm also a HTC fan. The reason being is I was a fan of the HTC One X, and this is my girlfriend's phone. I haven't given it to her yet, but she knows that she has one. She's in the Philippines at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that this right here is running Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 at 1.7 gigahertz, and it's also a quad-core, very fast phone. It does have a micro SIM on here. Where is that? Oh yeah, micro SIM port right there, and the display is a 4.7 inch at 1080p full HD 468 ppi. So video looks really great on here. The sound is sporting HTC Boom. It has HTC speakers, meaning to say it has the capability, if you're using like how should I put it, if you're using Beats headphones, this phone is the phone for music. The camera, I don't know how much megapixels it is on the front, but all I know is it's probably 8 megapixels, and also on the front right here, the front facing camera has a 2.1 megapixel. Connectivity, the basics, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and it also has other things. Now, the thing I love about the HTC phones is the Sense, and I've always had a different feel with Sense versus the pure Android experience, and that's what makes HTC One for me one of the flagship carriers of phones. And it's very similar to Google because it has this right here on this side, which is kind of like Google Now, but a way more elaborate with like news feeds and all those things, which you could set up too on Google Now. But this thing right here is fast. It's very fast. So in terms of picking a phone out of these three, you know what? It is amazing. Whether or not you are looking for something cheap out of contract, if you're looking for something that you want to give you a pure Android experience, I would highly recommend the Google Nexus 5, only running at $349 plus tax in your state, and you can get that on google.com/Nexus. This phone right here has probably changed my life in terms of like ever viewing phones and how it works. And don't get me wrong, I love other phone companies, but this one has to have been one of the best phones I've ever put my hands on. I'm not saying that in a biased point of view, but I am saying it how I've said it. I've played with tons and tons of Androids, and this right here is definitely the apple on my eye at the moment. It's gonna be really hard for me to give this one away because KitKat's about to roll up on it. So I will go ahead and say goodbye for now. I have nothing else to elaborate on, so when you do pick a phone, it's really up to you. It's always personal preference. I prefer the pure Google experience, and I hope you guys do enjoy this review, and I will see you guys in my next video. You guys take care.